Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be continuing our drive beyond horizons today. See where we're at, but I know we're driving the UAZ, and I know we've still got a number of parts to collect, but that's all good. How are you all doing on this fine day? It's a little bit chilly here, but I hope you're having a nice day and keeping warm wherever you are. See the number of comments, likes, and subscribers are going up, which is absolutely fantastic. Oh, that's right, we left off here last time, didn't we? Just give it a few more seconds. But yes, we've already investigated this premises, so we will hit the road once we check our fuel level. That's the other side. Yeah, we're getting down a bit. So we'll do a petrol top up. Maybe check tyres. If they're not on good luck, we'll leave them. There we go. Almost there. Perfect. Alright. Pop you back up there. Very worn. They should all be, yeah, the same. Alright. Got lots more parts to go.
100% copyright-free music. This is Drifto Radio, pure vibes for the streets, made for drivers.
But that's okay.
Ivy here, your new favorite
It's all part of the joys.
tracks to fuel your drifts, tunes to admire your
I got another stop straight away.
shatter the speedometer. Stay tuned for everything you need to know about the best.
Need to see if I can find a spare windshield, just in case something happens again. This is not looking like a stop where... Oh, here we go. Slowly coming in. Yeah, that wasn't there a second ago, so we'll wait a little bit more. Okay, things have come in. Well, we don't need anything from that vehicle. Okay, nothing came in over here. Or over here. So we'll check the garage, grab some food if there's any. And we have another one of these. Or if you wanted to build one of those, you got two here to choose from. No door, so we'll grab some food. And maybe a drink. Yep. Then we'll head back out. Yeah, I find that a lot of the time, well not a lot of the time, but some of the time, the first place you come to either A, doesn't spawn things, or B, yeah, it takes a long time, which is what causes a lot of the frame drops. If you feel a frame drop in your game, then it's most likely due to things spawning in the distance or behind you. We're not going to go play in a minefield. We're just going to carry on and keep going. This isn't the colour that I want to do the van. It was just purely to get it all one colour at the moment. When I do come across the paint that I want, I will be duplicating it to make sure I've got enough. Unless wherever I find it has more than one can. I'm assuming 2 cans should be enough. We will see. And yes, I have left my box of supplies at a previous stop. Never mind. The game giveth, savage taketh. Okay, see what we don't have here. That is for the Triclops. That is also for the Triclops, but that is for me, but I don't need it. Triclops gas pedal. It's not one of my tyres, is it? No. Alright. Doesn't seem to be anything here of interest for us, so we're going to go. I think I've seen it on one of Komodo's videos. They put the Triclops front bar on a... Oh, what was it? I think it was on the Lada. And that totally Mad Maxed it out. It was... Yeah, it looked pretty awesome. I should have grabbed one of those front bars and tried it. I'm not seeing anything there, so we'll keep going. I think we need a replacement door, if I'm correct, because the glass is missing from that one, from when I drove into a pole and smashed the windscreen. Hopefully I haven't bypassed one of those recently. Who knows when the game will give it. We have the correct engine. We have the correct radiator. So we're doing well. Oh, frames, there we go. Yeah, sometimes, as Mr. Bug has said, it's like the performance drops to something of a low-end PC, but here we go, new box. Start a new collection. But yeah. I've seen the specs on his PC, and I know the specs on mine. It's the same pedal, isn't it? No? And yeah, they are no slouches. Ooh. Does that mean I have all three now? If I take that one out. Ugh. Get out. No, that is the wrong gas pedal. Oh no. That is the right gas pedal. That is the correct brake. That is the correct clutch. Fantabulous. Yay. Replacement mustache. Petrol? At least I didn't leave that open. Should be able to, yep, get nice and close to a full tank again. Okay. Still yet to find my correct steering wheel. I think we also need the radio. Already got the gas pedal, which we just found out. It's pretty sure I already had it anyway. Come on, behave. That'll do. Right. Start a new collection when we come across brushes and sponges, and food. Oh, check for traffic. I definitely want to get a multiplayer game going. Number one, I need the achievement. Number two, I reckon it'd be good for a laugh. Especially if you can get two cars on the road at the same time. Just not sure if my current internet connection would be good enough to connect with anybody. It's having some serious issues. Looks like we do have a double garage here. What do they call it? It's actually got a sign, I believe. so I can stop calling it the wavy mount man shed. Okay. Mechanical repairs. So we'll just call it the mechanic from now on. Two wheels. Probably due for a change now. So getting 2 out of 4 ain't bad. Yep. Good luck. Good luck. Brand new. Alright, now all we need is a UAZ in here. Or it could just give me nothing. It's okay as well. Alright, are you coming off? Thank you. 34. Now we start again. That's a brand new one. Nope, nothing under 25 goes in the box. Okay. Did everyone have a good weekend? My 8-year-old son, we've been homeschooling him for quite some time now, but tomorrow, as of the recording, he has his first day back at school. So his mother and I are both pretty nervous and crossing our fingers that everything goes well. He has a very short fuse for his temper. So fingers crossed with everything that we've been trying to teach him that he can keep it under control. Was anybody else in the comments homeschooled, or do you homeschool your kids? Still a couple more things up here. Not worth it. Not worth it. And one more here. Not worth it. Sponge 33. Don't use as many sponges as brushes, but always good to grab them. That might be an interesting colour. There's 2 cans of it. Yeah, so whatever colour I do end up choosing, looks like we will need at least 2 cans. See how it goes. Yep, 2 cans. As long as they've got a decent amount in them. Should be okay. Don't know why that door looks like it's a different colour. Everything's painted to the same volume. Not to worry. We'll check the roof, then we'll go. Don't need any of that. Haven't taken any damage, so I don't need a med kit. None of that's for us. Okay, let's go. What are we thinking on the colour? Bit of a greeny yellow. I don't mind it. You would definitely see it stand out in the desert, maybe. In this desert, yes. In somewhere like a real desert where there is no shrubs, bushes or anything, where it's just sand, maybe not so much. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got a C18. That was the last vehicle that I completed. So we do not need anything for that. Okay, we'll grab some food. We'll eat this one because it was being a pain. All of these cans of food remind me of the Resident Evil movie. I can't remember which one it was, where the guy shakes the cans and tells people what they're getting even though they've got no labels on the cans. Yes, I'm equipping them before putting them in because I don't want to take any alcohol. We'll drink this one. Okay, I think one more should do it. That should be more than enough. Okay, water the grass. Wash down the C18. Didn't check over here for parts, but I will now. Already got that. Don't need anything else. I'm glad we got all the pedals now. Every wheel's got its correct wheel, tyre and hubcap. So we need headlights. Is that a trailer? And some zombies. Hello. Come here, bud. There we go. And yes, you can do a left, right, left, right, left, right. Depending on which mouse button you click. So, there we go. And it looks like punch strength doesn't matter. Our guy seems to be ambidextrous, not a lefty or a righty. Just trying to make sure everything matches. Okay. Let's see what we have. Are these my windows? That look yellow. That one definitely looks yellow. What have I got? 70 of 81. 70 of 81. Oh well. Keep searching. Nope. know the steering wheel when I see it. The antenna as well. Hopefully I can find a UAZ with the antenna attached to it. I think that's the only way we're going to find that one. But off the top, off the rip, we need the 2 headlights. We need the dash. So that's 3. But we need 11. 3. 1 window, 2 windows, that's 5. Aerial makes 6. Have all the seats. 7 is that other floor mat. And then I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I need that interior light. 8. Okay. Didn't we just change? Oh no, we only did 2 out of 4. My bad. All fixed now. I thought maybe a zombie got to it, but then I remembered. Okay. Back on the road again. Be nice to see what speed we were doing. And then slap the V8 in and see if we go any quicker. You would definitely think so. See what the game gives us next. Don't have the wiki open yet. Haven't had a need to so far today. Got much planned for the week, everybody? Any big plans? Going away anywhere? Doing anything special? My plans are just to try and keep recording a day uploaded. Now, it might turn into more eventually once I start adding some new games. See how we go. Okay, that mostly looks like Skyline parts plus a couple of Toyota parts. Okay. I know the other one wasn't right, but maybe this one is. I swear these didn't have a gasket though. Oh, that one does. 71 of 81. Is it universal? Ah, yes. That can be duped, I hope. See if we can fit it in the loot. That's the truck radio. Plus, I believe I already have the correct one. Truck tail light. Already got my pedals. Battery's correct. But if it's not, we'll come back and grab that one. Yeah, but oh, maybe if I put it on this side, you'll see it when you open your eyes. Yeah? I think your eyes are already open. Okay, good luck. We have that, we have that. Still don't know why they're different colours. I don't know if you can just paint that little taggy bit. That is the truck door. Do believe I need a new van door because of the glass missing. Yes, I'm peeing on my car. Oh, hang on. Is it missing? I don't know. Give me a part. It's probably too big. Not real. Okay. I'll grab one of these. Yeah, that passes straight through. Because if there is glass there, it won't pass straight through. Or do I not have glass on either side? I don't know. I'll need to get a sponge. Take. Need to clean that window anyway. Okay, so there is glass there. And there must be one there. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Phew. Maybe I've already replaced the door and I just don't remember. I don't know. Now we need an outhouse. See if we can duplicate that side glass. I know I didn't go into any of the rooms. I'm hoping you've all seen them before. The car parts that spawn in there are generally generic, like a radiator or a turbo. If you want me to investigate them every time, let me know. For now, we'll just cruise. Really need a... Oh. Wow. Is the game listening? What side did I put it on? Not that side. Yoink. Don't want to accidentally knock anything else in. Alright, so if I grab it like that. Release. Take that one. Boink. 71 of 81. Take. 72 of 81. Perfect. I've seen that. The headlights I should be able to duplicate once I find one. Probably already passed a couple of them without knowing. But I believe I've been pretty diligent on grabbing the round headlights when I come across them. Not sure if we can even get to this radio tower, but I'm going to give it a shot. Surely the game will always give you a way to get to something. Oh, and it's a van. Okay. These are usually pretty bare bones. It has 5 parts, which we know there's 1, 2, 3. So there's 1 part left. It's not a headlight. It's the handbrake. Alright. Well, even though there was a van here, that's a complete bust. Doesn't mean it will be in here. Come on, grab you. Okay, just wanted to make sure that mine looked the exact same. Don't need any more seats. Don't need anything that's here. Okay, check the roof. That's looking pretty bland too. Already have all the pedals. It's not the right door. No paint here, is there? Okay, it is bucketing down with rain outside. Supposed to be getting lots of it over the next 24 hours or so. Oh, good, good. No, 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 I am on the brake. You gonna flip back over for me? Thank you. Not a scratch on it. I think maybe I need to clean those pedals up a little bit. I don't really remember what part count we were at, but 72 out of 81 looks about right. Still got all those lights in the back. Still got the 2 side lamps. I don't believe we lost anything. It's only a little tumble. Tumble wumble. Do 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 do. Just a quick drive-by. You never know. We don't have any water barrels unless they're in the backpack. A guy needs to go to the toilet yet again. All the kids didn't go to school today, which was good, kind of. We ended up taking my son to his play therapy appointment all together, and going to the playgrounds that were closed. The McDonald's playground was closed, so then we went to Hungry Jack's, but that got washed out. Yeah, it's good to spend some time. I think this is the antenna that can just go anywhere, isn't it? Yep, we don't want that. There we go, and we'll take this barrel with us because I don't think we have any water. Okay. Go pee-pee. That's for this. So there's that. I don't think we can put this on as well. No, one or the other. I don't see anything. Okay. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more. But yeah, after this vehicle's done, I don't know what vehicle I'm going to start with. It's been suggested that I start with the vehicle that I personally like within this game, and just Mad Max the ever-living out of it, and just drive, see what I can find. You know, maybe set a goal of 1,000 kilometers, and maybe start with one vehicle, build that up to 100%, and then swap. Or create a train of every vehicle. This is a Musco door. Teddy bear. Truck handbrake. Nothing. I don't think I'm going to be hitting the 150 kilometer goal for this one. But I think I changed that to 200 because it took like 50 Ks to find the chassis. So we'll go to 200. That is my aim, to have this vehicle completed on or before 200 kilometers. Then we will just start a new run. Maybe I'll find one of those online spin wheels and put all the vehicles in and just give it a spin and see which one we end up with. And that will be our starting vehicle, no matter which one it is, unless it's diesel vehicles at the beginning are dodgy, because the game doesn't give you much diesel. So maybe excluding the IFA and the Toyota. That hardly seems fair. Let me know. What do you think? Are you a truck light? Or are you a van light? I have a feeling this one's a van light. It is 73 of 81. 72. And it doesn't matter which side it goes on. That is a win. Let's change our pants. He might have just pooped. And that is a spare windshield. For all those kangaroos that jump out in front of us, that we always have to avoid. That's the only reason I run into poles. Trying to avoid kangaroos because I'm in Australia. Okay, let's give these pedals. Clean. Steering wheel. Get my seat. Okay, what color is that one? That one's green. Did I grab any paint? Doesn't look like there's any paint in there, does it? No. And that brush went flying. See ya. Alright, we'll stick with the green one. Oh, we got one headlight. All we need is an outhouse and we'll have two. As long as the outhouse doesn't eat it. I was watching Bone 13. I was watching his video and he put the little side lights from the C18 into the outhouse, or attempted to put it into the outhouse, and it went below the ground and he couldn't recover it, which was a shame. But he's one of the YouTubers that are well, pulling a train, completing as many vehicles as he can at the same time. Don't need any of those. I don't need a fuel flap. That is the seat for this. Okay. That's a horn. We don't need that. Horns are not required to have a vehicle achievement. Might need to pull this engine out too and give it a brush. You're a forgetful one, aren't you? I need to check to make sure I've got the correct battery. I believe it is. If it's not, shame on you past me. Shame. 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 It's just a rock. Okay, billboard coming up down the bottom of the hill. Getting vehicles at the stops, just not the right ones. And usually, the most common part that I would see is the floor mats for this vehicle. They're still not looking too bad. Now that I need a floor mat, they are not to be seen. Okay. Not seeing anything. There's a floor mat. Thanks, game. Not my steering wheel. Mustache? Oh no, we got food. Petrol. It's this side, isn't it? It's starting to get a bit low. Give her a drink. May as well fill it all the way. Put the empty barrel back on the roof though, so we can top it back up. Before we go anywhere. Yeah, that's the correct battery. Perfect, perfect. It's looking pretty legit. I do like the way that if a door's open, you can hear the engine more. If it's closed, the engine quietens down, same as if you don't have windshield to when you do have one. The game's sounds are really good. It's still in early access. I'm hoping they're watching a lot of the content creators stuff and getting some feedback from bugs and glitches, especially the some duplication stuff that happens. Alright. Hey, there's another one that's green. Really don't think it should matter what color it is. There's a radiator. Another rear bar with some of the lights. But there's only 5 parts on here. Make that 4. 3. 2. None. Okay. It's a golf ball. That's the rear light that I pulled off. I was really hoping to find an antenna. Spare wheel. They will always come in handy. But yes, I do believe all the seats are sorted. Yeah, I don't think I need anything else from the interior except for the front dome light. Don't need any of those doors. Turbo. Not my steering wheel, but there's a steering wheel there. Didn't even see that. That glass isn't showing up. What is that? Little side marker light. Either for the van, either one of the vans, either the big one or the little one. We'll drink Dead Body Coke. This time maybe? Put it right in your reach. Okay. Battery trash, battery trash. Battery trash the way. Musco. Data. Sure. Truck. Alright. Let's have a look up here. What are you? You're a pedal, steering wheel, mirror, steering wheel. Absolutely nothing. Well, we got some wheels. These ones aren't correct. These are data. Bum, bum. And for anybody who hasn't seen, we'll have another quick look in here. Yum. Yeah, that looks like a 1 kilo burger. So we got a love heart. Ish. We got a crime scene. The fish. Bathroom. You can open all these. Get some food and drink. You got some soap, towels, and a shower you can't use. You can grill some food, but you can't steal the toilet paper. Okay, and there's always 2 doors that are come back later. And then this one here is the one that normally has a part in it. Usually not a very good one. Usually. I've come across a number of these stops already. As you'll see if you follow through my playlist Insert winky face. As always, there are buttons down below. Feel free to hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already. And leave me your comments. Any suggestions you might have. Any games you would like to see me play. Do you want any tips on this game? I try and provide as much as I can while I'm playing. The only thing I can say is you just got to be persistent, really. Just keep driving, just keep driving. Swimming pools are useless for good loot. I've had limited success with the ramps. Cleaning supplies, as far as the brushes and sponges go, you want the workshop, which is the double garage with the green flailing arm man out the front. The junkyards, which are the ones with the burning barrels, they are quite good for parts. The graveyards are also good. And some petrol stations aren't too bad, especially for, well, petrol. The outhouses are fantastic for duplicating items that you need that are the same for the left and right. Like headlights, some tail lights. Actually, I don't even know if there's any tail lights. Maybe the Mustang. Reckon you could dupe those tail lights. What else? The trampoline is very useful. And another van. Once you know how to use the trampoline, it is extremely reliable. Definitely a reliable way to get on top of buildings. That's a shifter, not an antenna. This one's got 15 parts. 13, no headlights. That is the same floor mat I already have. It has the battery, which I already have. It has the other floor mat. So we will be yoinking that. Perfect. And of course, we'll take the wheels. It has some seats. It will have the visors. It will have the handbrake and the ignition. 6 parts left. Four parts. I know what one of them will be. Okay. 3 parts. Is that the one I need? Whoop, went too far. That is. I didn't see it there when I was over here. I could only see it when I was in the back. There's a tip for you. Make sure you jump in the back of a van of a person you know and trust. Don't do it to a stranger. Okay, so I still got 2 parts. Ah, there's one. Okay, so what's my one part that's left? No radiator, no engine. Is there a wheel buried into the ground? No. What is the one part? got one of these? No. Can anyone else see it? Not that I'll be able to know before the next episode, which I'd already start driving. I didn't see any pedals. I've already taken out the handbrake, floor mat. What is the one part? Definitely not the antenna. Oh well, spent too much time here already. I already have the tail lights. Just in case there was a antenna somewhere. Figured it's worth a look. Okay, we'll have a look on the roof though. Which, to do the trampoline jump, all you do is pull it out. You don't need to move it. You can move down, run forward, and then release. So right click. That is literally all you have to do, and you will get the jump. And it will be high enough to get on top of all buildings. So if we put this away, press 4, bring it down, run forward, release, bingo. You don't have to press 4. Whatever slot you have it in your inventory will work. We will urinate. We will drink. Don't know why we can't open a door while we're drinking. We'll actually use a bin.
Ouais, tranquille ou quoi? Et comment il va le frérot, le fratello? Comment il va? Ah, il fait chaud ici un peu, hein?
Yep, what he said. Okay, we'll grab this food and then we'll go. Okay, so we've got a floor mat and some spare wheels. Oh, and the interior dome light. That was a big one. I'm glad we got that. Is that all it does? That is pathetic. Alright. Never mind. It's a pathetic little light, but you have to have it to 100% the vehicle. And we have another motel. I don't know why they added a new stop, the California Motel, when they already had motels in the game. I believe they should have at least called it something different. I don't know what. It's just like every time I say I'm coming up to a motel stop. Oh look, here's another motel stop. But they're different. But they're called the same. Ignition. That's my rant out the way anyway. Okay. Not right-hand drive. Silly Billy. I'm glad we got the other floor mat as well. That's a good start. What's the part count at? 75 of 81. 6 to go. Not 100% sure on what those 6 are. I know one is a headlight. And the steering wheel. Headlight, steering wheel. Am I missing a visor? The there wasn't a van at that last stop and it would have despawned from the one previous. Okay. So I need the passenger / right hand visor. Oh, that is funny. The last 2 vans have had them and I've just turfed them. But I didn't know I needed it. And I do. That would have happened when I went through the windshield, I reckon. Doesn't account for all the parts, but we do have a bar coming up. And these are generally pretty good for me. Frame rate. Slow down. Give things time to spawn in. You watch now, the game won't give me any more UAZs. It's like, nah, you're an idiot. That's not a data. I thought it was a data. Sorry, that was fun. Okay, come on. Where's my steering wheel? Why can I not find the right steering wheel? Wrong button. I want that one. Oh, look. There it is. And is that my antenna? God, I think it is. Yes. Come on. Attach. Okay. Like I said, the bar stops are usually pretty good for me. That is the correct steering wheel. Okay, so pick up, put it away, bring it back out, run, yeet. And if I didn't have all my tail lights, I could have. I think that one's for the C18. So yeah, hopefully there's some good tips in this video for anybody watching. That either has or will be playing the game once it's released. It is released, but it's in early access, and a lot of people probably won't be playing it until it's out of early access because of the things that I've mentioned. Duplication, just bugs and glitches in general. Okay, let's see how this baby handles now. And speaking of motel, well, okay, I think I preferred the other steering wheel. Maybe if I wasn't using a keyboard. I don't know if it's got controller support yet. Okay, let's see if this one's got visors. It does. Thank you, Saviour. So 3 parts remaining. Oh, I need a headlight. Alright, while we're at this stop, we are going to work out what the 3 parts are. We are so close now. So I'm going to open up the wiki. Scroll down to UAZ. Right. I know the engine, radiator and battery are correct. So I'll scroll down to exterior parts. And we'll go from there. Right, back into game. So we'll open up doors. Okay. Windshield. Check. Side window times 2. 1, 2. Large side window. Check. Left and right front doors. Check. Side door. Check. Rear doors. Check. Left mirror. Right mirror. Grill. Rear bumper. Ladder. Cargo rack. License plate times 2. Antenna. There are 3 door panels. 1, 2, 3. 2 front seats, 5 rear seats. Left and right floor mats. Okay, I need the dash. The dashboard. I have the folding table. So I need the dashboard. A headlight. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. I have the correct radio, don't I? You can't take it out when you're in the car. That's a bit silly. Yeah. Engine cover. So, folding table, left visor. Do I have the divider? I don't have the divider. Have I not come across one of them? So those are the 3 remaining parts. Oh look, there's another steering wheel. So the 3 remaining parts are a headlight, the dash, and the divider. Alright, well the headlight can be duped. The divider, I normally see quite a bit of them. Probably already have in this video. But going back is basically not an option as things despawn as you get further away. So we're just going to keep trucking forward and see what we can find. Oh, what are you doing to me, game? You got no health pack here for my buddy. That is not cool. Alright. So what I really need is just a divider and a dash. Alright. The dividers are usually pretty common. Well, for me, I've seen them plenty. Like I said, probably even in this video. I think we had a trash bag stuck under. Oh crap, 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 crap. Oof, ooh, ooh, ooh. In. It's not very often I have to do that. Yep, I think I should have kept the other steering wheel. This one's very jerky. I can see why someone in the comments said to use some other different one. That's okay, I didn't know. For all we knew, I could have found this one better. And maybe it would be if you were using a steering wheel or a controller, because you can do little turns. But when you're using keyboard and mouse, it seems very jerky. Jerky. Alright, at least we have a checklist now. What's needed. I think the dash is going to be the hardest part. Sometimes things spawn in here, not very often, like that. It's funny, I think the only time I've ever seen anything spawn in there, it has been the big diesel engine. Oh, make it, make it, make it. I was doing too much correction in the air. You do have some air control, not a lot, but usually enough. Put you back. Go again. I think I circled around the building a little bit, so the road should be this way. Having a compass across the top of the screen pointing towards the road and or when you're not in a vehicle pointing to the last vehicle you were sat in would be nice. Not that I believe the devs would be watching any of my videos, but hey, if they are, there's a suggestion. And fix the handling on this van. Once it's got the correct steering wheel, he just overturns. That is horrendous. I know they're updating the game engine. That is terrible. Should have kept the other steering wheel and just put this one on to get the achievement. What vehicle did I start with? Did I start with the Bonfiac? Is that why I've got a... Yeah, I think that's the 6 litre. Because it was definitely the Bonfiac steering wheel I was using. Some Bonfiac parts. No Bonfiac. You can hear the ticking of the landmine. There you are. Okay. Still alright in petrol. Must have some keybinds set to 2 different things. When I press the horn button, the car just dies, like it's the clutch or something. So I have to investigate that. Not that the car's got a horn in it, but... Yeah, we're going hour and 14-minute recording. So far, it's not too bad for me. Oh. Yeah, this thing is handling poorly with the proper steering wheel. Definitely need to give something else a shot. Oh, hang on, did I keep it? No, That's a spare steering wheel. The same sort. But we will try this one. Maybe that's the one I already had. It's got to handle better than what it was. Trust me. That was atrocious. Okay, let's keep going. Just trying to get to the next real point of interest. See if this crusty steering wheel does better. Feels better already. An outhouse before the end of this episode would be nice. Duplicate that headlight. Then we just need the dash. It's getting there. Nowhere near as many episodes as some of the other vehicles. Oh, we still need and the divider. Dash, divider, dash, divider, dash, divider. Trailer. I'm not seeing any stops. Game doesn't want me to finish the episode. Yeah, this is handling better. It's not as good as it was with the Bonfiac steering wheel, but this is still better than the stock standard steering wheel. Most of the other vehicles, when you put the stock steering wheel on them, they handle a lot better. Hopefully we've got something at the top of this hill. Or once we get past it. I think I might need to check my oil and water in the radiator. She seems to be struggling a bit. That's all good. We'll get there. There will be a stop, unless the game's completely broken. But I've seen people that have driven 600 to 800 kilometers still get stops. But this happens to everybody. You can go a long time, like 10 kilometers. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. Without finding anything. An outhouse would be a treat. My guy needs to pee. That's how he duplicates his headlights, by peeing. Okay, I can finally see something. I know the van isn't going too fast at the moment. Seems to have slowed down since putting that other steering wheel on too. Coincidence? Perhaps. Alright, let's pull in here. We are probably due for some fuel. Shall we turn everything off? And we've got a Musco. Dash divider, dash divider. Alright. We will pee in the ice. Crystal clear ice. Not anymore. Okay. Guy is pretty thirsty. Even after that. Drink this one down too. And we'll eat this one. Okay, that's all diesel this side. I reckon it was petrol this side, yeah. $7 liters. Wow. Here I was hoping to fill up some barrels. Oh, that ain't gonna happen. Is this gonna reach? It is, just doesn't look like it. That is now stuck. Very unintentional. Can we drag you out? Yes. I don't really want to blow up the place. Because yes, that's what will happen. Where is the exhaust on this? There. Ah, I screwed up that jump. Not that one. Lots of pallets. Be alright if you're in the shipping business. Put that away. We're going to leave this one here. That's the engine. So that is mostly completed now. Can I detach you? Put you in there. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, feel free to hit those buttons below. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.